That has to definitely be nerfed, that you can see people that are invis as they move around. That's such a good
general in pubs. He's usually playing mid, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen him on mid at all.
Oh, Glimpse back. Did you wrong?
Oh, this is really bad.
Here? The dagger? No, the charge actually stopped him. He's not going to be able to make it out. That's going to be first blood. Saksa going to be the one to pick that one up, and they'll.
The Spirit Siphon is on cooldown as it was for the last 10 seconds. The Invoker can kind of just play the right-click game, but this is where he has to really be careful, just because the Spirit Siphon is up. Gonna get nuked down. One more hit should do it. He's gonna go down.
Clean kill. Meanwhile, at the bottom lane, I was hoping to watch Masakari get a little lucky there in the Witch Doctor, but no, 17%, so he just ended up taking a lot of damage. Top lane, General, going to be pushed back by Pycat, who knows he can stand his ground, at least for a little bit. Doesn't want to stay in the fire too long. He's going to try and get the damage from Jikuchi, but he's not going to be able to finish up some right clicks. But glimpse him back.
Oh, what a rotation.
With a quick save. That means Sox says he's in serious trouble. He's going to be right clicked down by Bat Rider. One more hit. General's going to go down in return, and Pycat's going to look for two here. The bullet, it hits two, slowing down Sineko. Will be able to get the double kill for Pycat. What happened to be a save there from Sineko turned to be actually all right, with General picking up the
killed him.
Which exactly what General's going to do now. Ready for tier 2. And he's actually going to be dove here. Yapzor waiting out.
Oh, Pycat's getting really low.
Pycat, Jikuchi not going to be up in time. General is still slowed down, but Yapzor's going to take too much damage here. They glimpse him back to make sure that General can't get the double kill. But Mama's Boys still going to be chased down a little bit. General realizing that he maybe overextended himself a bit. Still has 10 magic wand charges to fall back on, though.
It doesn't even matter if he dies at this point. I'm pretty sure he just gets the kill. He's getting charged right now.
Masakari's coming in. Cancel it with double TPs. General is going to try and chase down Yapzor. Yapzor is not looking real healthy, and he doesn't have a rolling boulder to get out of here just yet. General just only needs a couple of right clicks. In fact, Saksa is going to go down as well inside the river. Navi's full-out rotations make it work. General's on a killing spree, and Navi are up 7-3.
And it was hard for him to angle around and get out.
Kent knows these supports are so low, but it's not going to be quite enough. Too much heals. They bump back General to prevent the lasso from taking Pycat too far, but they've got to get out. Now they're going to be coming in from behind. Dendy is here. He's going to be able to slow down. Masakari charges up in another second. Can he get away? He's not trying to charge out. He'll not be able to make it as such. 8-3. Not looking great for Mama's Boys.
Oh, Saksa gets caught in the river here.
And yeah, he's definitely going to get caught. That's going to be a free kill. Jira will be the one to pick it up, too. So this will just feed along those drums. Not going for the urn builds here. Oh, they're going to try and collide here. Even with Sineko, they might be able to kill something.
Oh, is that the...
Oh, the boulder! It just barely clipped Dendy. They're still going to charge in for Sineko, but here comes the rebound. Sunstrike does land on Sineko, but he's still alive, and he's helping out Dendy, who's going to be able to get off the exorcism. Sineko almost going down, but somehow he's still alive, and disaster for Mama's Boys. Collide in the middle lane and get met with the unstoppable force of Navi.
Pretty for Mama's Boy. There's no real way around it, but again, they still have a lot to play for just because their supports haven't hit 6. Hook in some trouble here. He's just going to get chased down.
He's just going to be run down here. The last right click is not going to be enough. A boulder was coming in. Sineko has been isolated. He does have a tether up, but unfortunately won't be able to get away from the Mad Cow.
This is a really weird situation where Saksa has to balance sitting behind people so he can get the glimpse off to stop the bat initiation, but
it's most definitely dead, though.
Yeah. It's just really good timing, right? Saksa's trying to get a 6. He's not going to be sitting behind Hook.
Turn kill coming out on art style. Obviously not worth it
either. His Lincolns, that isn't good.
Yeah.
The worst thing is the dagger. I'm going to be incredibly happy with that.
Hook, he's going to be pulled back here. The stone is not going to hit, and Hook is going to be taken apart here. Art style just giving that extra oomph with the death ward. They're going to try and go on Sineko, but an ice cask actually stops the ultimate, and Masakari is going to be forced back. He's going to throw his ultimate now onto General, trying to punch him back as quick as possible. They will be able to lock him down, but then he's on the front lines with that infinite. Starts going for Yapzor, is going to be able to force him back. Masakari charges on through, will be able to finish off General at the very least. Masakari trying to get away, is silenced up, doesn't have a charge up for another 4 seconds, and Dichira is the one to finish him off. Meanwhile, Sineko actually gets the kill.
Come to the fights, his team loses it, but at the same time, he needs to gain some measure of safe farm, and he just hasn't been able to do so.
Art style is going to be locked down, hoping for the quick pickoff. Dichira is actually going to show up, and Saksa is going to be traded away. Masakari challenges him, but Hook doesn't really want to take that fight. He knows there's more coming, and sure enough, Dendy's here with the Yule Scepter, stalling up. Masakari will be able to get the silence on him, preventing him from charging away. Dichira takes a bit of damage, but Seneko quickly undoes it all. Heals, and that's it. General. He's still looking for something actually here, looking for the mid lane. Across Pycat, Hook is going to be able to grab and relocate in as well. The boulder doesn't hit, they're just going to quickly tear apart Hook as fast as possible, and Pycat is going to be forced to retreat once again.
Yeah, totally. Okay, they really need this to work.
Yeah, they don't have the ultimate out for Masakari, but a nice double stun silence is a start. Unfortunately, General's here as well. Pycat is going to be forced to use his ultimate. The casket is going to be bouncing around. Yapster trying to roll his way out. Will be able to get away. The burn is still enough. Hook is being chased down as well by the Death Prophet. They've got him controlled. He's not going anywhere. They clean him up with the AoE. General is going to be targeted from Pycat, but he can't stick around for long. Na'Vi just fully committing to this 5-man time and time again, knowing that Mama's Boys, with that kind of laning phase start that they had, will not be able to recover without some sort of scrappy engagement.
And you still don't have the level 6 on the Earth Spirit, but I'm starting to think that it won't matter as much as I did at one point. Pycat's going to get gone on. It's going to get gripped too.
Get to do something like really ballsy, and basically didn't really pay out for him. Disruption's going to be caught as well. They do have the charge coming in. They get a mild amount of damage here on some of the heroes, but Boulder kick, Masakari is going to cancel.
Doesn't quite have the last charge yet.
General's going to try and grab him. They do have the glimpse back, but still Dendy's going to keep on moving forward. Quick double kill. I almost feel like this turns out to be a triple. Oh, he couldn't get Seneko. Pycat actually pops his ultimate and will charge the other direction. General won't be able to keep up with him, but this is kind of looking at the TP's already in. Seneko is going to run into one. Pycat is not caught by the lasso, and he doesn't have his ultimate yet either, but will be able to get out of range of the tower. Silence goes down. Archstyle's going to be targeted of a Sunstrike. Is it enough? With the bugs? Maybe, but too much heal. Masakari is actually going to go in, but a force step from General cancels the charge. They still have the ultimate, but it's still not enough. Archstyle's getting massively healed up by himself, as well as Seneko. Now a Magnetize goes in, but the sustain is just too much for them to handle. They're going to keep on going. They finally get something. General goes down, but they're deep inside of Navi's base underneath the tier 2 tower, and there's chance for Navi to be able to respond still. Charge on through. Masakari pushes back a couple of heroes. Finally the Jagger comes out, finishing off one. Saksa, he'll be caught as well. The casket stops his TP, and a 2-for-1 in the end for Navi. Mama's Boys finally get a core kill that they were looking for, but again, pretty heavily overextended.
This does not bode well for Mama's Boy. If you're a casual observer and you're waiting for the analysis, I mean, Raz almost got a Radiance. It's 26-8. He's even going to pop the ultimate right now for them to go for this bottom engagement. They're going to pick off Hook once again, and Pycat doesn't
really
have
anywhere to go either. He's blocked in, tries to go for TP out, but they're right on top of him. 20 minutes in, it is 28-8 with over 10,000 gold lead for Navi. Same in experience.
They do get the Wisp though. Control. He hasn't lost control of the jungle at all.
Ooh, if they could get this pick off, this would be very big actually.
Oh, that's a gem too.
Yeah, he has the gem. General, this is everything Mama's Boys have. They're going to throw it all in order to kill General and claim that gem. That'll leave Pycat sleep a bit better at night. Once Mama's Boys actually show up in that bottom lane somewhere, but he knows they're all missing for now. He does show himself in lane now, but it's too late. Mama's Boys are already here.
Oh, this is a godlike streak.
He's going to try and save it, but won't be there in time. They've taken out the Spectre. Archstyle going to town, though. He's going to be able to take out at least one until a kick puts him in his track. Will be able to push down 2. General's going to be the next target as well. Tries to force snap himself away, but the last couple right clicks get there in time. Dendy is going to start going for Hook, though. The Invoker is going to be controlled up, and they get another one out of that. Oh, he's going to be hit by a couple of these Wisp Balls, and Dendy's so goddamn fast, he might be able to get, the Yule Scepter, follow up the nuke. Pycat left with no HP whatsoever. They only need one of the Wisp Balls to hit, and they give the gem back over to Navi.
I'm really okay with that. Yeah. The gem loss was the biggest thing by far, but
Snako, he's going to be picked off still. Stun silent.
they've got Dust too.
They actually popped the Spectre ultimate for this one. They're going to try and go for Yapzor. The boulder is going to be blocked out, but still though, Matsukari is able to get Ditch Your Raw, push him back away, but the burn damage is too much to handle. They try and kick him out, but that's not going to happen. Dendi's going to show himself with that invis. Again, this guy just keeps on grabbing invis runes all day long. Zakta futilely trying to go for a TP out, but will not be able to make it.
Everybody from Mama's Boys here, and it just seems like they've thrown farming out of the window. We're going to engage non-stop. Hopefully we get 1 or 2 successful pickoffs of the hook.
Casket, that's going to be a dangerous one too. It bounces off the neutrals. Massacre is going to be the first to go down. Hook has now been silenced up as well. And General's going to put the old sticky icky on him until he's eventually run down by the rest of his teammates. Godlike spree. Well, they took one away from the Spectre, but now Dendi has adopted a godlike spree of own.
I guess you could go for the whole Hansel.
Thinking about maybe doing some sort of sandwich lane Pycat. Oh no. Gonna be caught here. The Wisp Balls, they'll find him soon. General's hoping to be able to catch up. They found Pycat. They're gonna try and run him down. The Casket is gonna be blocked out by the Lincolns though. As another Shikuchi. He's making space. General finally latches onto him though. Gets the lasso. Be able to claim that kill. Unfortunately, Mama's Boy's gonna be punished too heavily for that cooldown.
No, and Yara has almost a heart completed too. Mama's Boy has to know that the Roshan is happening, but what are they even going to do?
And if they actually just put all their damage into him, I think that Mama's Boy still died, just purely off of dispersion. Dendi is going to be caught with his exorcism down, and Mama's Boy's in a great position here to be able to pick up one. Fuel Scepter buys him a little bit of time. Sinigo's here as well. Here comes the heal. Dendi is the big target. They're trying desperately to bring him down. A good stun finally takes him out. Sineko, 4 more seconds in order to relocate back out, but doesn't make it in time. Still, though, the Cascade going into play here will be able to almost bring down Matsukari. It's not quite enough. Dichira is actually been pushed into Matsukari. Might be able to chase him down, but Mama's Boys, they're actually in a great position. Even Matsukari goes down to this tier 2 tower, which he almost does with the dagger. It'll claim eventually. Oh, back over to that middle lane, actually. Got the Invoker.
General still has...
Pycat is still trying to fight this one out. Why didn't they just full out retreat?
General still has the lasso, too. He's been saving it the entire time for Pycat.
Man, I thought everyone was just on full retreat. The moment I watched
it and saw that it was fresh.
Yeah.
It's a really good thing to do, or get into a good habit of. Saksa, though, they see him. He's going to just get...
Yeah, he throws down the silence, but unfortunately doesn't really get a hold of these heroes, and he will end up getting picked off, I think, before the big Na'Vi push. That's going to come through the bottom lane. Well, they've got Exorcism up, Lasso, all their ultimates are ready to go. They still have that Aegis.
And the big tags, the Spirit Breaker picked up this BKB. You're not really going to get better farming opportunities, especially for the Spirit Breaker. So you sort of have to take a bite. It's like his peak performance area, even if it's not very strong.
Tornado EMP, but I think Mama's Boys are pretty smart here in deciding are tearing apart this second tier 3 tower in the middle lane before the Mama's Boys are actually able to fight yet. They've waited this long, they're going to try and charge in now. Dendi is going to be target, the Exorcism does heal him back up. Meanwhile, General tries to go in, Digi runs right on top of the Yapzor, will be able to get that one. Meanwhile, the Cask actually hits Pycat, he bounces back with his ultimate, hooks on the front lines up against Dendi, but he's not going to make it out. Invis will not protect him, and Pycat being the last man left alive. Gonna stay alive for long unless he stays inside that fountain. GG is called. Game number 1, Na'Vi looking very good, showing us why they are bringing nothing but wins so far in Dota Pit.
That was a really impressive performance. I just think that you can't really give a player like Sineko, a player like Wisp. He was able to accomplish way too much on the map. His rotations into the top lane gave General a really nice injection of gold early game, and they were almost always able to consistently trade as a result, and he was a demon on the field. He kept up the heals on art style consistently. He made it hard for